Hi, and welcome to an episode of the Arizona Lottery Gives Back storytelling series, where everyday Arizonans share short stories about the moment that changed their lives. These shows are meant to make you feel a little more connected to your community and to the nonprofits and programs the lottery supports that make life richer in Arizona for all of us. This story is about parenting, celebrating the Arizona Lottery's commitment to health and human services, and in particular, their support of foster children across Arizona.
So when I thought about having kids, I was sure I was going to have girls. I'm a girl. My sister's a girl. That's all I know. But I have 3 boys. And I was sure that I was going to raise those girls that I was going to have to be feminists. And they were going to be these little Gloria Steinems. And they were going to stand up for themselves and their friends and change the world. But I have 3 boys, and I'm learning I can still raise feminists. But sometimes these little adjustments that we have to make as parents to our expectations, sometimes those aren't just a simple reframing. Sometimes it takes a little more care and effort. And sometimes it takes the help of experts and specialists. Let me tell you about a school assembly. It was the Be Kind rally. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. Our second grader was in the auditorium. The whole school was in the auditorium. I can picture everybody in those little squeaky lunchroom auditorium chairs. And I can picture on stage some really earnest young people, maybe theater majors, who were singing and clapping and passing out stickers and friendship bracelets. But when our second grader had quite enough of all of that happy clappy, he stood up slowly from his chair, turned to face the audience, raised both his arms, and then extended both his middle fingers to the whole auditorium. I got a text from the teacher, and then I got a call from the teacher, and then I got a call from the principal. So by the time I made it to her office, it's like a fishbowl, glass windows on every side, and one big round table. It's very intimidating. So by the time I got to that office, I was ready to take the heat myself. I was so embarrassed. And when she said, "I just don't know where he learned that. Nobody at this school does the middle finger." Right, lady. But I was ready to take the heat. I said I was sorry. He probably learned it from me. I regularly flip off the speed cameras on the way to school, and I'm sorry, I definitely won't do that anymore. But then another time, we were at the lake. All of these kids, our kids, other kids, they were all playing around the shoreline, picking up little crawdads and making fishing poles out of seagrass and sticks. And I didn't see our oldest anywhere. He knows how to swim. I wasn't worried about that, but he just wasn't playing with all the other kids. And then I saw him. He's over there. He's underwater. And then he's standing up very slowly, and his little white baby chest is covered with algae and seagrass. And he looks like the swamp monster. It was funny the first time, but then he kept doing it over and over. And there were no other little kids playing with him. And that family over there is kind of looking at him weird. And then I started feeling embarrassed again. And the last time that I was at the principal's office, back in that fishbowl and that round table, I was sitting across from the principal and a whole team of specialists and experts. And they were sharing with me the results of them studying their analysis or diagnosis of his behavior and his intellect. And they shared that result with me, which is Asperger's syndrome or high-functioning autism. And I actually cried with relief when I got home. I was so glad to have language for this. It didn't change him, it changed me, because now I understand him better. And now I also understand that I don't have to apologize for him or fix him or even really be embarrassed for him, because he's fine. And actually, he inspires me, because when he has had enough of a social interaction, he gets out of it the fastest way he knows how, whether that is a double middle finger salute or playing swamp monster. But he does inspire me to say no more often and to check in with myself if I need a break sometimes. And when he spends the whole afternoon reading a chemistry textbook, and then he wants to tell me everything he's learned about plutonium, he inspires me to dig deeper into those things that bring me joy. And when he doesn't put on his face, he doesn't just smile to put people at ease, he reminds me to be more honest and authentic. Because when I stand up for him, he learns to stand up for himself. And he still could change the world just by being himself. Thank you.